Well, howdy, folks. Pooch is here, and you know it. Pooch is running solo. He almost had a fiasco, but everything's quite all right. We're going to make it through it. We're going to get after it. We're going to see what's going on in this camp tonight. But I'm glad to see all you folks in here. Looks like I got 11. And y'all let me know how this mic sounds because I did get a new microphone. I got sick and tired of that other one, and I ain't no longer going to use it. I probably need to do a little bit of tweaking on this thing, but I think it'll be okay for now. We'll get through it for sure. But let's get back up to the top real quick so I can see who all's made it into this here live tonight with Pooch. I don't even have no HTO. I got on my way in here this afternoon from work, and I'll be dang, lo and behold, of course I get called. I get called for an emergency call out in Mansfield. Luckily, I was able to take care of it over the phone, took care of it, and I didn't have to go back. So that was a good thing because if I had to go back, we wouldn't be here tonight. But let's see here. Right off the bat, we got Pretty and Pooch. Baby, I'm feeling better now. Hit that thumbs up hard for Pretty and Pooch. Thank you, Linda. And I hope you are feeling better. I appreciate you coming up in here and putting that little note right up in there in the beginning from the get-go. Hit the thumbs up for me, please. Marion Bimler, I'm here, my two favorite people. Well, I think we kind of gave you folks a heads up knowing that Pretty wasn't going to be here this afternoon. She is working, still working. I suspect she will probably be getting off here in the next half hour, 45 minutes maybe. But I don't think she'll make it here in time to chime in with us. But howdy, Marion Bimler. Hello, Linda. Jennifer Ocean Homestead, hit that like button. I got to figure this out a little bit. I got to figure this out. Oh, I see. I got it. But thank you, Jennifer Ocean Homestead. And guess what? I got my water and I got my Gut Balance sweet melon tea. I'm gonna be putting that in that water here in a little bit and giving it a try because I didn't have no HDO. Arlene, hi, Pretty and Pooch. Howdy, Arlene. Linda Peterson, hey there. Linda's doing the moderating. I'm thinking she probably feels better. Good thing. Thank you, Linda. I hope that you do. Arlene, Linda Peterson, howdy, ma'am. How are you doing? Linda Dobson, hey y'all. Linda Peterson, Arlene, got you folks in here. There's Heather. How you doing, Heather? Hope you're doing well this afternoon. Appreciate you being in here and covering the corners and the rough edges. Scrolling on down, there's Josh, Sherman's Family Farm. I hope you're doing well, buddy. I haven't seen or heard from you in quite some time, but I know you've been working, and I'm sure you're hammering down. But I appreciate you being in here, Josh. Hiking with Jackie boy. How are you doing, Kevin? Hope you're doing well. And I hear you're almost through with your rehab work. So hopefully you're making good strides and you're getting along a lot better. Hope so. I'm sure Jackie boy's getting plenty of time with you. Treasure Hunter Neil, howdy, sir. Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Arlene going on down here. Treasure Hunter. Hope I don't miss any questions if somebody comes up. There's Scotty. How are you doing, Lone Cross? Scotty. There's Peter, Old Man King Homestead. Welcome in, sir. Appreciate you coming in here. 5x5. Sounds pretty good. Well, good. Yeah, the last microphone, as y'all know, always had some sort of disturbance, hissing, fading in and out, whatever it was. I couldn't figure out why that microphone was doing it. So I just trashed it and got another one. And I can tell I need to do a little bit of tuning on this one here, but it does sound better. And I hope it's not going to be breaking in and out. Scrolling on down more, make sure there's Rebel at Heart. How are you, Kelly? Hope you're doing well, ma'am. Lone Cross, Sherman, Everybody's saying howdy, howdy. Nightbot's in there. TNT. Hey, Tracy, how are you doing, ma'am? Hope you're doing well. Going still down through here. Don't want to miss nobody. Can't tag, but I see you all. That's quite all right, Jennifer. Quite all right. Rebel of Heart. James Hall. Hey, James, how are you doing? Good to see you in here, sir. Old Man King again. James Hall, Arlene, Linda Peterson, Joe Jacobson. How are you, sir? Welcome in. I hope you're doing well yourself. There's Paul, PSV Odyssey. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Welcome in here, sir. Getting on down in here. Man, I don't know how far down I got, but I'm going to try to get in all the folks that I do see and acknowledge before I move on to my next. Make sure you read the instructions, LOL. Only mix with 1 cup of water or it dilutes the flavor. Well, I'll probably have to swig some out of this one, I'm sure, before I throw it all in there. But that'll be my first try. And being it had melon in it, I was going to give it a shot. Resourceful Living Homestead. Welcome in. Appreciate you coming in here. Howdy. Linda Peterson. Tim Mason. How are you doing, sir? Welcome in. And there's Brian, the Vineyard Farmhouse. How are you doing, Brian? I hope you're doing well too, buddy. Going on down through here. Rebel Heart Mason. Yep. Beautiful friends, Mike and Tish. From Leanne. I'm just rolling right on through, but let me get a swig of this so I can get started on this. I'm going to drink some of that water out of it because I didn't read the instructions. I just pour the whole thing in there and have at it. But Jennifer told me, be sure and read the instructions and dilute it. So I'm going to dilute it. But a good swig of water, that'll get you primed for whatever it is you're about to drink. Rebecca, how are you doing, Rebecca? Touched by Yarn. I'll probably need to get a few more swigs out of there before I put the tea mix up in there. Going on down. Scotty, Long Cross, James Hall. I miss it when Pretty's not here with me. That's why we come up here on a Sunday night, because she was missing you. And we thought, well, let's get in there and give them a live with Pretty in there. So hopefully soon. I know she was interviewing this week. Hopefully she found her a couple of good candidates to pick up some of the slack for. And but you know the struggle. It's hard to find good help. And a lot of people sound good over the phone and might do good in an interview one-on-one. But once it gets down to the nut cutting, that's when you start seeing the red flags and you're like, I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know about this, because they're always going to come up with something, some reason of why they either can or can't do one of the requirements in order for them, whether it be hours, what time they need to work, because that seems to be the problem most of the time. Well, I can't work those hours. Well, if you need a job, you're going to work. And if you want to work, you'll work them. That's usually how it goes. Let's see, 7:05 p.m. Whoops, 7:08. I don't know what's going on there, but appreciate the time check. Rebecca touched by Yarn, James Hall. I'm blessed more than I deserve, Pooch. Yes, sir. We all are. I sure am too. Treasure Hunter. Reverend Dream's in here. Welcome in, sir. Hello, the Vineyard Farmhouse. That was Peter chiming in to check in with Vineyard. Reverend Dream Beth. Boy, this chat can get on down there too. But Pooch has been busy in the shop. He's been tinkering. He's been playing because, as I spoke earlier, trying to tell everybody I'm wanting to get out of doing so much t-shirt action and all that other stuff. Well, I've diverted my energies a little bit towards messing with that laser engraver. Now I've fooled with it and I've played with it. I just haven't dove into it all that much. So the past week, or one day this week, I decided I'm going to get out here and I'm going to tinker around the shop. Pretty was working late and she came in, but I was out here messing around. And what I was doing is I was doing some engraving on these leather patches. And that's really the whole reason that I got this laser engraver. But once I started messing with it, And I know me, I would get into it and really want to start doing stuff. And it's just, it can get out of hand real quick, actually, because my brain started, well, I want to try this and I want to try that and I want to do this and I want to do that. But what I was working on was those leather patches. And I know you saw Pretty wearing one of the hats the other day that had the full blown country logo on it. Well, I messed around and made us a Pretty and Pooch cap, and it come out pretty good. Now we know we're coming up on the Pine Cone Fest, and Pretty and Pooch don't like to go empty handed. Now, so we'll probably get and do what we can to take out there. I'm not sure how we'll disperse them, but we're definitely going to go out there with some stuff. But one of the first ones I did here was Pretty and Pooch hat. That's on a white and black hat with a black patch that when you engrave on it, it comes out white. That's a pretty good looking cap there. I had other ideas for these black and white hats, but I wasn't set on them. And I think this right here, if I do some more other designs or whatever with it, I think we'll be good. But yeah, Pretty and Pooch cap. That was the black and white one. And I was trying to change up our logo a little bit too, because I wasn't sure how much of the barbed wire I could set in and get around it. And I only had 2 styles of patches available at the time. And that one was that black one, and another one was this light colored one. And we'll get a look at that one real quick too, if y'all can get a look on that one. Pretty and Pooch is in it. And these are Yupon Classic snapbacks. Now, they are just as much and just like the Richardson 112s. They're a good hat. I wear them most of the time because they're just like Richardson 112. Richardson 112s are hard to get sometimes, and even these are hard to get sometimes. But I can tell you, I could get these cheaper than I can those Richardson 112s all day long anyway. So, you know, a hat's a hat as long as it fits good and if it's got the same style and of what you're looking for as in the Trucker 112s by Richardson. And there we go, side by side. Now I'll probably be doing some other ones. I'm thinking about ordering a different color of hat and buying some square patches. I'm not quite up on trying to cut my own leather patches out of sheets of leather yet. I could. I just don't want to go that route yet. I want to master what it takes to engrave on them first. So that's what I'm going to be doing first. Boy, I can hear that echo every time I hit that table there, and it does sound like this thing wants to talk back a little bit. Not like the other one, but it does. Go on down this here chat line again. Has to be managing mod to undo hiding, I think. I don't know what that was about, but probably so. Reverend Dream, DJ's Garden or D's Garden Adventures, Diana. Howdy, Diana. Welcome in here. Appreciate you coming in here and visiting with us tonight. There's Leonard Mountain Homestead. Howdy, Amy. Hope you and all folks over there are doing well. Appreciate you dropping by. Thank you, ma'am. And D's Venture. Hey, Linda, James Hall, Heather, Reverend Dream, Jennifer Ocean Holmes. Can someone tag Rebecca and take her and ask her to comment to see if she is hidden? I've seen her. I saw Rebecca a little bit ago. Let me go back and find her again. But I know I saw her and I saw her comments. Hopefully something didn't happen to her. Let's see. There she is. Let's see. I'm just checking her. No. No, she's not banned on my end, but I do see her there where she commented earlier. Not sure what's going on. Maybe, I don't know. Hopefully I didn't hit something, but it didn't show I did. Going on down. Let's get back down in here, Rebecca. Oh, there we go. I am working on creating a blanket that everybody is going to be surprised with. Well, I'm sure it's going to be a beautiful blanket, Rebecca, because normally anything you do crafting with your hands is usually beautiful. And I've got my hat that I'll be wearing when it gets cold again soon. Matter of fact, I stuffed it in the pocket, front inside pocket of my jacket, so it's there when I do need it. I didn't lose it and lay it somewhere and just think, where the heck my cap go? Hey there, Dee's Garden. That's commenting back. James Hall, Leanne T. Linda Peterson, Hockley Jack. I'm down to 14 weeks and counting before I go full-time YouTube. 14 weeks will go by quick, Kevin. It sure will. Way to go, Linda. Hey, Laurie. I'm going on down through here a little bit. It's okay, Heather. Laurie's prepping for heaven. Well, welcome in. I appreciate you coming in here. Nice to have you in here. Not bot. Remember, folks, type FBC and your channel link will drop so you can get some folks in here that may not be subscribed to you. They definitely will come over and check you out for sure. See, one day at a time, Farmstead, welcome in. Howdy. Appreciate you dropping in. Hey there, TNT. Nightbot, Leonard Mountain. You had a great live, Amy. Well, I missed it. I don't get to watch too much live. Looks good. Pooch. Thank you, ma'am. I'm sure that was on the caps. I'm just now getting to those comments, but thank you, folks. And I do, like I said, that's really the reason I got that laser printer, was to do leather engraving. I know you can do a whole bunch more, and I'm studying on doing some more. I gotta know what I'm doing at least before I jump into it and try it, because I don't like wasting nothing. I want to waste a bunch of. I've even got the tumbler set up with that laser over there, but I don't know. It's probably going to be a while before Pooch gets into the tumblers. That's not really what I wanted to do with it anyway, but I could probably do some later on. You never know. But I definitely won't be buying those Stanley cups or those Yeti cups and practicing on, because that's expensive waste if you go and jack up one of those, which is probably what I'll wind up doing anyway for the first 4, 5, or 6. I'd be okay with wearing that. Well, thank you, Joe. Who knows? You might get you one. Smash thumbs up. Hey there, Leanne. Very nice. Laurie's prepping for heaven. Barton's RVing. Well, howdy. Welcome in here. Love seeing some new channels in here. Be sure and hit that thumbs up. And if you like coming around and hanging around, because you never know what Pooch or Pretty and Pooch will do. We're always liable to throw something at you. Like both, just don't let Pretty wash them. That ain't no lie. Well, one of them's probably, one of them Pretty will get anyway. I'll let her figure out which one she wants. I'll be wearing one of them too, hopefully soon. I just haven't done it yet. As you can tell, I'm wearing my Babes hat, my Babes chicken dinner place. Love that place. MT Homestead, Mike and Terry, howdy. How are y'all doing? Hopefully Mike's getting around better every day. Driving home, can't text or tag. Look at there. There's Pretty right there, chiming in at 7:14. That was 4 minutes ago. So who knows? She might wind up stepping in here. She could very well. That mic sounds good on our end, Pooch. Thank you. Appreciate it. I was wondering about it. I did test it. I did try it out. It sounded good, but you never know what it sounds like on the other end. But I do think I could still tone it back a few in a couple spots, and I will probably play with it and figure it out, because that other one was just trash. And I really don't know what happened to it, because it was a good mic. It was the Blue Yeti. Very good mic. Then all of a sudden it just started doing its own thing, and I couldn't figure out. I changed the tones, changed the settings in it, and it just would not clear out. So you know what happened to it. It got fired out the door. It's fixed. Jennifer Ocean Homestead. Well, I must have missed something. We did it already, Pooch. Hey there, Tish. Everybody saying, hey, Pretty. I see her. Good. Kevin, that's MT giving the shout out. Y'all be sure and follow up this show with Mike and Terry over at MT Homestead, because they'll be popping up at 8 o'clock when Pooch rounds out his end of business on this little time slot. I love you, Tish. Melinda. I love her too. I was wrong on that, Pooch. Linda Peterson accidentally hid Rebecca Touched by Yarn, but she got it undone. I knew Linda would. I didn't know what happened, but that's all right. all right on the road now. Freddie's on the road, so who knows? You might catch her coming in here blaring on the horn. She could. Treasure Hunter. Hello, Terry, Mike, and Terry. MT, hello, Amy. Nice to see everybody saying howdy to one another. I love you too, Melinda. Nice. Pretty, pretty. Are you watching the road or watching the chat? Hello all again, but I usually don't tag all. I understand that, Joe, especially when I'm watching and on my phone. I usually just give a general broad howdy all and then sit back and watch, and then I'll throw another one in because it's no way I can keep up with tagging. And besides that, be able to hashtag or at and type out the whole channel name. I'd get way behind if I was watching the chat. Goat Days, howdy David, how are you? Dave and Sammy, good to see you folks in here. Gotta go walk the dogs. They've been working on that fire pit. I did watch a little bit of that video earlier where he's looking for rocks, and also Sammy walking the dogs. We're listening on our phones though. Well, I appreciate you folks, and y'all got the nice area out there to be walking the dogs. Looks beautiful out there. Piggy's in the house. Got our internet back up. Uh-oh. What happened, Piggy? What happened to the internet? There's always something. I have Starlink here, and I haven't noticed any issues. Now I'm hooked. I don't use the Wi-Fi because I'm afraid that will cause some lagging. Now I have pretty good strong signal with that Starlink, but I hardwired it with network cables to the especially the ones we go live off of, that computer over there and then this one right here that's next to me, because I don't want any lags or stuff breaking down on me while I'm trying to put on a show for you folks. And believe me, I can get on a roll sometimes. Hey, Piggy, we had the same mic and it started acting up and we retired it, Pretty and Pooch. Well, I don't understand. I don't know what happens to them. If they just little sensors or I don't know, something inside of them, resistor goes to crap and just, you got to fire them. This mic I got here though, now I was looking around quite a bit, and this one actually is a Moano PDX 400. I did get the PDX, and the good thing about this one is it's a USB and it's a XLR cable. Now I hooked it up first with the XLR. I didn't like the way it sounded on the XLR cable, and that's where you can add power to it off of a mixer, and it just didn't sound quite as good and crisp as what USB sounded. And I can still control a lot of the parameters in it with the software you can download and put on the computer, and it seems to work better. So I ditched the XLR cable and I'm running strictly off USB. So hopefully it sounds as good as what I think it does on you folks. And I hope the noise reduction cancellation is working too, because I do have a mini split blower right above me on this window right here. And I don't know if y'all can hear it or not. I don't. I tried to clear out a lot of that noise canceling that came up with it. BNS Odyssey, Beth, welcome ma'am, welcome ma'am. Jennifer Ocean Homestead Nightbot. I use a desktop or tablet. Depends on where I'm at. If I get busy, I go to the tablet. Yeah, I use my phone when I'm sitting around inside. And then, of course, out here, I'm going to use my computers and screens and whatnot. Or if I'm watching on TV, I could blast it on the big screen and then for sure have problems trying to. Well, actually, I ain't figured out how. Well, yeah, I could if I'm mirroring it, but still, I'm going to be mirroring off my phone again, and I'm not going to be able to keep up with that. I care about you all. Great to see you. That's what Heather Lanscombe's saying. Great to see Pooch. It's always great to see you, Heather. Always. Howdy, Justin, if you're watching. I don't know if Justin's in here or not. He's probably, Justin's got him a girlfriend now. And hadn't seen too much of him lately. He hadn't even been posting videos other than going live. I missed his live last night, but I did check in. But I'm glad to see Justin with a young lady friend. That's giving him something more to do, a little more productive, rather than sitting around and him hawing and getting himself in trouble. Because he's pretty good at getting himself in trouble. But it's good to see the happy look and the smile on his face, knowing that somebody's in there tickling the heart for him. And if you're in here, Justin, you're looking good, brother. Rainy Ridge, how are you folks? Good to see you folks in here. Fun times. Hi, Linda. Dee's Garden. They come first, Diana. Melinda. Piggy set fire to someone's britches. I could see him doing that. Definitely could. I could see Piggy setting somebody's britches on fire. Oh, yeah. You betcha I could. Peter Neal catching still up. I'm going to try here in a minute to one day at a time. I'm going to try to get over here and get my little, which I didn't even look for it. I got to see if I can get my, this or that questions up. Let me just see if I can look them up real quick. And so I can have them set up over there here in a second when we can go back and ask a few of those funny questions of one another. This or that. Because those are usually pretty good. And I think people like those things. People do like to, I don't want the Google thing to pull up. Just, we don't need all that business. Not at all. I want the actual questions to come in. This or that questions. I think I've gone about it the wrong way here. Dad blam it. This or that. Let me go try this again. This or that questions adults. There we go. Pull that sucker up. I need to somehow tape it where I can pull it up. I didn't get out here quick enough to get all this set up. That's the reason why it ain't up already. This or that for adults. But some of these we folks have already gone through. This or that for students. Questions for work. Now, that might be pretty good ones to ask here in a bit. Questions for work. Move it over here on this other screen where I can actually still see what I'm doing here. This or that. See, I'll have to jack with the microphone here in a minute when I go to ask those questions. That way y'all folks can still hear me. But I got some ready. Time for another swig because I'm about ready to add this here packet of tea and see what this naturally sweet tea is all about. And you know I got my calm down. I got my backup. My calm down's always packed in my lip before I go on here. Sometimes I might go through 2 pinches between my cheek and gum to get that long lasting tobacco flavor without lighting up. All right, we're going to pour this here tea. I'll pour this tea in here. Somebody just texted me on my work phone too. I don't need none of that action going on. Everything should be squared for them. Look at there. I'm pouring the melon in there. That's a big amount of powder in this thing too. I don't know if it'll get diluted too bad in here. I should have made that hole just a little bigger, but I'm anxious to try it. Yeah, if it's anything like, of course, I don't know if you folks have tried any of that liquid IV. That stuff's good. That stuff's real good, especially when you're sweating and working outside so much. We'll have to get that all mixed up good and proper there. And we'll give this a try. And I really appreciate, and I know Tish does, Jennifer sending this package over. And that Nestle coffee bar, Jennifer, if you're still in here, that was good. I had a heck of a time going to sleep Sunday night after eating that thing. It's like I drank 2-3 cups of coffee, it felt like, but it tasted just like coffee. And what it was one of those wafer bars with chocolate, coffee flavored chocolate over it. And man, it was good. Naturally sweet melon there. That is pretty good. That's pretty good, and it didn't get diluted. I think I drank just enough water out of it to where it tastes just right. I don't know what my mama sent me. That was my mama that sent me something. Let me take a gander real quick and see what she's. I'd see what she's got here, and I wished I could blow it up there a little bit. That's cool. I'll have to show that to y'all. Mama's been making quilts again. Maybe this thing went to my pictures where I can actually show you guys. Oh, yeah, it did. My mother's been making quilts. This one ain't finished. It's just the beginning of it. And it says on there, I don't need therapy. I just need to go camping. Well, that's about right. That is true. Let's look at that. Now that's a quilt my mother's making. I'm pretty sure it'd probably be coming my way too, more than likely. That'd be a good quilt for the bed and the camper. That would be. That'd be an awesome quilt for the camper. Actually, we need a good one in there. I think pretty soon I will need to get a different mattress because you know those mattresses that come in those things ain't worth a crap. And the crazy thing is, RV mattresses, what come with most of the time what they call an RV queen mattress, where they're a tad bit not as wide. Let's see, what are they? 60 inches wide and 75 inches long. I think that's the measurements of it. So it's not quite your actual full queen size bed. It's a little bit narrower, but I'm definitely either I'm going to have to add some memory foam to it, or I'm going to have to get another mattress. I'm probably going to go the memory foam first, because I hate to waste a new mattress, even though it may be comfortable. I'll put about a 4-inch memory foam pad on top of it, and then put a memory foam flush mattress cover on top of it. I ought to raise it up about 8 inches or more, and then there ought to be some good sleeping in it then. All right, we're going to go back down over here. Oh, Lord, little girlfriends can mess you up. They sure can, Piggy. I remember when Pretty and I first started dating, how Pooch got messed up. And when her and I started dating, of course, we didn't live out here, had the property, but this was one of hers and my favorite spots to come. I mean, we didn't run the roads and we would come out here. I had the shop porch was out here, but we would come out here, and I ain't kidding, every night. Rain, ice, snow, sleet, freezing cold, hot. It didn't matter. We were out here. And man, I'd take her home, and I still lived up in Hurst at the time, up there by DFW, close to DFW airports, where my house was then. And I'd come down here every evening, pick her up. We'd come out here. We'd hang out to the wee hours in the morning, through the darkest hours of the night. I'd take her home. I would get home. I'd get a little bit of rest, a couple hours, if that, go to work, and be on my way back down here that very same evening, and we'd do it again. And we did that for a good, I know we did that for a good 8-9 months. Woo, well, except for the month where she almost ditched Pooch. Yeah, I think y'all have heard that story, because pretty dang near lost. She dang near lost Pooch. She decided, and I don't know what come over, but she decided she thought it might be best that we didn't see each other. And I obliged her. Because I don't know if we need to see each other anymore, or we need to take a break or something. I obliged her. I was like, okay, that's cool. That's what you want. Deep inside, I was thinking, man, you're messing up. No, I'm not that. But I was a little stunned a little bit. But it wasn't too long after that, I get a call from her, just checking in to see what was going on. And we were right back on. We were right back on again, doing the same darn thing, which I was happy then. So, but there for about a week, Pooch was like a puppy dog with his head tucked down, just dragging like, what in the world? I didn't do nothing. And I mean it, I didn't do nothing to get that. But I understand. Pretty had her own stuff she was dealing with at that particular time. And before we ever got together, even started thinking and talking and going out. So, you know, she had her reasons. I didn't question. I just did what she asked. But it all came back full circle. All right, Mike and Terry, scrolling on down here. I'm going to make a video about it. Uh-oh. I don't know what Piggy's talking about. I might have missed it in there, but if he's going to make a video about it, it's probably something good. Got my tools in for that brake line nut. Got that replaced. Just got to put the Loctite on it and finish that part. All right, Piggy. I've seen you out there wrenching on that van, trying to get her back up to getting her back on the road. You'll get it. You'll get it. Again, that's one of those times where I think I wished I was up there close to you folks. So I go over there and give Piggy a hand and hang out with him and Elaine, because I bet you Elaine would put a mess on the table and you'd have a hard time prying Pooch away from the table. I might even eat Piggy's share. Liquid IV is really good. Yes, it is. It sure is. I need some chocolate like that. Oh man, Sammy. I haven't seen that candy. Well, it wasn't a candy bar. It was a wafer type bar, but it was coffee wafer bar. And man, was it good. It sure was good. And it did. It put a hype Pooch up a little bit. Mama's in the live chat, Pretty and Pooch. Uh-oh, did I miss my mother somewhere in there? I might have. I didn't see her, but I'm scrolling through this stuff pretty quick, trying to keep up a little bit, trying to make sure I don't miss out on somebody. And it looks like I might have missed my mama. So if she is in here, oh, mammy. Hey, I wonder how that sounded in there. Oh, mammy. She'll tell me to shut up here in a minute. Love her quilts. Thank you. Her and her sisters, all three of them make quilts. They all do pretty good. You can order. Oh, yeah, that's right. You can. Thanks, Terry. Regular mattress through Camping World for your trailer, Pretty and Pooch. Okay, we are back. But yeah, if my mama's still in here, she's got her old mammy, and so do y'all. Kentucky Bluegrass Living. Howdy, howdy. Welcome in. Appreciate it. There's Pretty laughing out loud about something. Might have been old mammy, because she loves it too. She loves it. Even Sonny's telling his mama, oh, mammy. Ah, gosh. Jennifer Olsen. Someone said, hit that like button. Thank you. Coffee walks and whatever. Appreciate folks coming in here. Welcome. Howdy, howdy. And I'm ready for this Sunday. Sunday's the first day of fall. We got a last few days, though, of some heat up here in our area of Texas. I think tomorrow's supposed to be like 96, 98. And dang it, has it been hot. That little cold snap we had a week before last sure had Pooch ready for fall, ready for that weather, that cooler weather. The good thing about fall comes is when you can open up the house, all the windows, let the fresh air blow through, and just, man, I love it. I'll come outside and sleep on the porch too, actually. I keep telling Pretty we'll pull the camper in the South 40 and we'll go camping out there, making like we're off in the boondocks, and just we can feel like we're away from home out there, probably. Hi, One Day at a Time Farmstead. Yeah, I'll get it. I'll pay for it by the time I'm done, but I'll get it done. My share. Good luck with that. Piggy knows what I'm talking about. I was infringing on his share at the table. I didn't think he'd let me get too far into it. If he even did, he'd be like an old hound dog when one of those stray mutts come rolling up to his food bowl and trying to get in it. I'm sure that's exactly how Piggy would get. It's been hot down here today too. Where you at, Josh? Are you home? Are you on the road still? Hopefully you're home, but hadn't seen nothing unless I've just missed it. None of your updates or check-ins. Hopefully you're at home spending some time with the family. Might be. May be. Still listening to everyone, just can't tag right now. That's all right, Brian. That's quite all right. I'm in Florida heading to Vegas. Wow. I dang it, Josh. Yep. You've been burning them roads up for dang sure. But that's what you got to do if you got to earn that dollar. That's what you do. I know it. Been there, done that myself. Sure have. But I think we're quick. I'm watching. Yep, we got about man, this time's kind of flown by pretty quick, especially when I'm the one running my mouth most of the time. I'm going to try to see if I can stretch this microphone out a little bit, or I can at least check these. I don't have this computer monitor over here all that close to me, so I'm going to try to see. Oh, there, I did see my mama. Yes, I'm still listening to you, and the sound is a lot better. Thanks, Mom. Appreciate it. I hope you got your car done today and they didn't rookie do you out of nothing. I always tell them I'll send my son up there because then I'll be telling them all pull up a chair because I'm about to tear crap up. All right, here we go. We're going to go with some this or that questions. These are going to be related to work. All going to be related to work. And I like the first one right off the bat because I'm going to, and again, this or that, I'm going to be doing this most of the time. But this or that questions for work, start work late or leave work early. I don't know what you folks like, but I like to get in there and do this. Start work early or leave work early is actually what I like to do. So that's actually going to be a that. Start work late or leave work early. I'm all about leaving early, but along with leaving early means you got to get in there early. And that's usually what I'm doing. I'm in there early so I can get out of there early. Unlike today, after my day's work on my way home, about almost 3/4 of the way home, a old emergency hotline call come in. And yep, it was from Mansfield, where I wasn't even at today. I was in Burleson today, but the Mansfield had an urgent issue and I was able to luckily take care of it remote. But I haven't got down to where the chats are answering any of that stuff, but the motor blew. Uh-oh. What did I miss there? Motor blew in it. What'd you do, Josh? Blow up that diesel on that Dodge? Hooked up to something a little too heavy? Pafford Homestead. Hey, Charlie, how are you doing, sir? I think they were live a little bit before I was, actually. Might have went on there. I'll watch it here in a little bit. I always like seeing what they got to say. For sure. Let's see here. Anybody leave early is what Lori's prepping for heaven says. Yeah, me too. Dee's Garden likes to leave early. Wow, Josh, you need to win two lotteries. On time is late, early is on time. That's right, Piggy. That is right. Leave work early. A lot of folks like to leave work early. Yes. Start work late. Leave. Brian, I bet your daddy, I bet Papa don't let that happen too much though, Brian. I doubt it seriously. Yeah, well, that's not really an option. What happened? What did I lose there? Something went real quick and I lost it. Oh, that's not really good Lord. Not really an option for truck drivers, Josh. No, it ain't. Talking about blowing motors. No, it ain't. Okie dokie. Here we go with the second one. Questions for work, this or that. And I've done this both. I don't really like one of them, but this or that. Work from the office or work from home. Now, I've done a little bit of both of it. And I really did a lot of it back when, we were going through that time with the C word that was going around and affecting everybody and everything was shutting down. We were told not to be in the facilities and avoid it at all costs. Just work from the house. And if you did go in there, you got in there and you got out real quick. And believe me, I tried to avoid it all. I still avoid most of where a lot of the patients are at now. I don't know if y'all picked that up, but somebody's blowing on the horn out there. There's Sonny too. Hey, Sonny, let me go back. Hey there, Sonny. The mic sounds good. Thank you there, Sonny. Does it sound like I'm country? Yeah, country. But yep, some of these folks I'm seeing like to be work from home, work from home. How's everyone doing? We're all doing good there, Sonny. Mama just pulled up too. I bet you're on your way to the house yourself. All right. Yep. Home, home, home. We're going to run to that third one real quick. Oh, yeah. Now, this happens quite a bit for Pooch at work. And both of them fall in the category of happening quite a bit. These questions for work: free lunch or free dessert? You folks like to get free lunch or free dessert? Now, being in healthcare, there's always some vendor or some supplier or somebody pushing their meds or drugs or all of that. And they're always bringing in free food so you can get your taste in on it, just so they can promote and give. Somebody walked in the door over here and, oh, my pretty look cute. How's pretty? Pretty's tired, and pretty looks cute because she's coming in from the office and she's in here. Pull you up a chair and join us. You're not too late. Well, we're getting there, but hey, at least you get to catch pretty in tonight. Besides from a Wednesday night, I'll drop this down where maybe. Uh-oh. What did I hit? Hopefully I didn't mute. I almost did, I think. But looky there. Pretty made it. She's in the house with us. You might want to kind of get up into the zone here and chat. So if you got something to say.
What's going on?
I'm going through some I've forgot some of the chat down there. I'm running through some of this or that work questions. That's what I'm working on here. How was baby's day?
Long.
Was it long? Did you find y'all get somebody nailed down to hold down the fort for you while you're not there, or give you a hand?
Yeah, we hired
somebody. You might want to get a little closer in there.
We hired somebody. We'll see how it goes.
Nice. Guess what I'm drinking here?
Jennifer Ocean Homestead drink.
Yeah, I'm drinking some of that there. Gut Balance. Sweet melon. Gut Balance. I might be balancing the gut here in a little bit after I drink it, huh? And you know what that means, huh?
Oh, great.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, everybody.
Y'all know what gut balance is? What does it always say, babe, when the gut check's got to go take place?
Phone call.
And what else? Something about the donkey.
Oh.
Yeah, something about I gotta go choke the donkey.
Yeah. I just learned the meaning of that.
Yeah, baby didn't know what that. I say it all the time. Baby didn't really pay attention or know what I was talking about until she finally asked me that. What does choke the donkey mean? I wonder if any of you folks know what choke the donkey means.
Sicko. All
right. Well, I done got back down here. I'm gonna go scroll here so I can see what some of the people's answers were for the dessert. Or
there's Cora Phelps.
Yep. Hey, Cora, how are you, ma'am?
Josh.
Yep.
Hamburger watermelon.
You what? Oh, yeah, I see lunch, free lunch, free lunch. A lot of folks like the free lunch. Well, usually if they bring in lunch in there for us, there's going to be dessert with it too. I like them both. Same here. Hey, Tish. Caps, most desserts. Hi, pretty. Melinda, everybody's saying hi, pretty real quick. And man, yeah, I got to scroll down so I can get down to the end. People are laughing. What's Linda? I wonder what Marion's laughing at. Hired to go. What? Mish or Phelps. Yeah, when you get behind, it really kind of messes you up there. You don't know what's going on.
Rebecca, you don't want to know. I didn't want to. I wanted to know, and then when I found out, and I was like, that's so gross.
Also, yeah, Rebecca doesn't know what choking the donkey means.
I want to know, Rebecca.
Yeah, y'all might not want to go. I heard it was a chicken. Lori, no, it's not the chicken. I'm not choking the chicken for dang sure.
Hi, Kevin. Hi, everybody.
Yep, yes, there's Pretty.
We do learn something new every day. Hi, Sammy.
Hello, Pretty. Ask about.
Mike is a bit MT Homestead. Mike's a big show up. He said, "What's work?"
Yeah, lucky you. Yeah. Big Mike. retired, but Big Mike wore himself out. That man
Hi, Joe.
put his time in, and now he's having to get himself repaired for his enjoyment, final years of enjoyment. I say final, but his life of after work. He's getting fixed up for his life after work. Our family farm, howdy, howdy. I'm gonna get over here. Okay, this kind of be like YouTube, this or that. Video meetings. Yeah, video meetings are in person meetings. You know, a lot of time I have those video meetings every day, 2 or 3 times a day, and they're okay, but I get tired of sitting there as long as I have to
Tell
most
him
of
what
the time.
happened. Oh, I don't know if you can.
What? Oh yeah, I've been on a few meetings, and what I really hate is when you got somebody, yeah, in person. But anyway, I'll be sitting on some of these conference call teams meetings, and somebody will be running their mouth trying to act like they're all on top of stuff and on the scene. And instead of them hitting the mute button on their microphone, they
Or
usually
camera.
hit the camera. So the camera pops up. Now, you like me, I've got just a picture of me for showing that I'm in the meeting. I don't put my camera on where you can see what I'm doing, because I'm doing. I better watch what I say, because I'm not too involved with all this stuff. I say what I got to say and I get out of there. But one of the people hit their button, and they were at home in bed, and I was like, "You got to be kidding me! You're trying to tell everybody you're somewhere, and you popped yourself up on camera, and you're laying in bed at home." Yeah, that was crazy, and it didn't happen just once. It happened another day at another time as well. So
Everybody pray for Sammy's mom, Cheryl. She has her double mastectomy
Sammy's mama's having surgery tomorrow. Yep. And look, Linda's feeling better. She's back in the
tomorrow.
game now too.
I'm so happy to see you.
And I'd like to know if anybody knows the word on JB. Hopefully JB's doing better as well. I'm training for a video meeting. What did that go up again? I'm training for a video meeting right now. Just need a camera. LOL. Well, you can get you a good, just get you a cheap camera, man. Don't need too much. Too much of nothing. Praying Sammy. Hey, Jack and Deanna. One day at a time. Okay. But yeah, if somebody knows about JB, everybody keep JB in your prayers as well. She's been going through some stuff too. So I'm gonna go down here. Person meeting. Uh-oh. Messy desk or clean desk. This or that. Well, my work's messy. My desk. I got all kinds of papers here, there, and everywhere, and might have some calm down flakes laying around somewhere. And a lot of times I pick my keyboard up and have to blow it out, and especially if I'm there eating snacks. Messy desk. Yep. JB, clean desk. I like a clean desk. I just can't keep them clean. I sure can't. I sure can't. Uh-oh. Look at there. A snack stash or stationary stash? A snack stash or stationary stash? I like both. I don't need no stationary. I'll take the snacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm more of a snack person. I gotta have the snacks. I want clean but messy. Yep. Lori's prepping for heaven, says snack. I think a lot of us like the snacks. Clean because mine is plain side of DOT. Ooh, yeah, that's right. Plain side of DOT. That's true. When you're on the road and your office is your truck. Yep. Let's see. Blowing your keyboard out while you're eating. That's why your keyboards are all gunky, right? Yep, that's true. That is true. Okay. Another this or that. We got a few minutes left. This or that. Win the lottery or land your dream job.
Land your dream job, because that's winning the lottery.
That would be kind of like winning the lottery. But yeah, I think I would want to win the lottery. I'm tired of working my dream job.
You're not working your dream job.
Yeah, well, if I won the lottery, then I could do my dream job. I could be full-time YouTube like Kevin's
We'll
going
see
to
you
be
there,
in
MT
14
Homestead.
weeks. What's that? Hope to see y'all at 8 p.m. That's right. 8 p.m., which is 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Mike and Terry over at MT Homestead will be going live. Be sure and go over there and check them out for sure. Lottery. A lot of folks want the lotto. Heck yeah. Land the dream job, Linda. Yep. Since I can't work lottery, I quit working. I ain't working no more. I'm ready to be there.
Brian.
If I won the lottery, I would love my dream. I would have exactly. Me too, Brian. Lottery, but only if it's full jackpot. I ain't gonna be picky. I'd settle for $1 million. I think I could put the $1 million up and live comfortably the rest of my life. I'm back, says Pafford. Glad you are, sir. 4 minutes. 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Pretty and I watched, and I wonder if any of you other folks did this weekend, watched the Canelo fight. Canelo fight was good. Some of their upper card fights, there was one upper card fight that was not so good because the two guys didn't do nothing. And actually, what was it, 6th round? Other guy just quit and said no more.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't in it at all.
Yeah.
But neither one of them were doing much anyway. So, but there was one early bout. Those two guys was a slugfest, and Canelo had pretty good slugfest too. But Canelo won that fight. It was. I think I enjoyed watching it. Me and Pretty, we like watching fights, so because that way it keeps us from getting into one, right?
Yeah.
We'd rather watch a good fight than be in a good fight. So,
we've had a couple of good fights.
Did baby hear me talking about in the beginnings of our first dating and stuff, and how we were come out here and spend nights and then all that good stuff? Yeah, it was.
And then I got baby the boot.
And then baby gave Pooch the boot, but baby came crawling back.
It wasn't crawling. That's for dang sure. I didn't crawl back to nothing.
Yeah, baby came crawling back and said, "I'm sorry." And
no, I did not.
Did you see what Granny's making us?
Oh my gosh. What is it? What is it going to be?
It's a blanket. Quilt.
Oh my God. We could put that on the I've been looking for a bedspread for the camper.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That is precious.
It's gonna be
absolutely
nice.
love it.
Yep, it will be nice. You what? Whoa! That
sometimes.
Yeah, go back.
Says, you gotta move.
You just made me yawn, Tiff, and I have nothing to be talking about.
I'm probably gonna go.
Well, we only got a couple minutes, so hang in here with us as we get ready to close them all out real quick. Emails or conversations? Probably conversations for me. Let's get it done quick. Let's get it out there. Say what you got to say, and let's be done. I don't like emails. I don't even like text half the time. Text, I don't know. I'm not into all that stuff. Pooch, she would beat the snot out of you.
Heck yeah. That's right, Charles. It is. It is so pretty. I love it.
Conversations, Rebecca says. She likes yeah, I think I'd rather chat in person than email or text or all that too, but I'm still get to the point. Let's get her done. Isn't it pretty? Pretty, Linda says. It is. Old school, James Hall says. Talk chat isn't as clear on details usually. I know they're not.
That's right, Melinda.
Yep. Depends on who it is. Email conversations wind up with me not getting a word in edgewise. I don't know. That's when you got to throw that voice out there and just tell them exactly how the cow ate the cabbage, Picky. And I'm sure you've done that a few times. Interview physical. We're going to talk about physical work or mental work.
Thanks, Scotty.
Yep. 35 seconds. Yeah. I don't want to do any work actually. So I want to do right here and be a little more prepared and ready to put on a show with you folks. 8 o'clock. Good Lord, time's kicked on by. But folks, is baby gonna be with us next week, or do you know yet? Doesn't know yet. But folks, you might see us this Sunday. We might throw another live up here on Sunday or something. But appreciate each and every one of y'all being in here. If you haven't already, please hit that thumbs up. And we hope to see y'all again soon. Thanks for joining us. And you got to see Pretty tonight. And remember, everybody needs a friend named Pooch. And they call me Pooch.
In their life.
And she's my Pretty. Thank you, folks. Love y'all. We'll see y'all again soon.
Bye. Love y'all.
MT Homestead, Mike and Terry. Yes, sir.